I think the misconception is APC take the position. No, it is not APC taking the position. It is the Sierra Leoneans who voted, whose votes were not counted, that asked the APC for take this position.
So we come back to the point, say, that the party take the decision for lay una no go na parliament, not the ordinary people, because the ordinary people don't do their own part.
The ordinary people
vote for una,
the ordinary
and they watch for Sile una go represent.
The ordinary people don't do their own part, and they voted in the APC, and they voted Dr. Samuel Kamara, and they believe he won the elections. Let me then vote for him. And when we feel strongly that those elections were stolen, our mandate has been stolen from us, we get many redress mechanisms, and this is just one. We are not going to court as a political party, and we have not gone to court. We are not going to court. All we've decided doing is we will not participate in governance.
Hello viewers, welcome to this special interview on IRN and Gbla TV online. Of course, we talk on different issues and what happen at the Salon Parliament. We say we bring stakeholder them. We know what Parliament, and of course, member them of Parliament. We get team them for talk about team them what happen at the Salon Parliament. Maybe they bring unto you a name Gbla. And don't forget, say under the comment section, you can left there you comment as to what you think about any topic we discuss with any stakeholder or member of Parliament as this now program where they continue for come to you. We see the 6th Parliament of the Second Republic of Salon just on starts, but we get an issue wherein although the ruling SLPP member them of Parliament all don't go take oath and start the activities of Parliament or the rituals of Parliament, the main opposition, APC member them of Parliament, don't stay away from Parliament, of course, according to a position of them partner that them for boycott Parliament and other local council elected positions them. However, we see also one member of the main opposition APC party being go take the oath and take in seat in Parliament. Of course, 99.999% of member them of Parliament from the APC not being going to Parliament, but we get also one of the member them of Parliament we move with in party position, not for going to Parliament and wait until further notice. Not less Honorable na one way you go sabi, Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara will be the represent constituency 59 na Kambia district Masongbala Munutala section them. Welcome to IRN and Gbla TV online, Honorable.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a while, and it's good having you in my home.
Okay, thank you very much for hosting. Of course, within our Honorable like kicking home, we say we can get this interview. We start first of all, not a secret again. Say your party get a position for boycott governance, specifically the elected positions them from local council to the big house, at the House of Parliament. You know, one of the MP them we agree wholeheartedly for this your party position. Why you decide for work with your party position, despite people and vote for you, they see you part of the list of MP them where for represent them and then vote for una by extension you. Why you decide not for honor you people them call, but you party in call for not for go na Parliament.
Thank you very much. I think I first of all want to take this opportunity for thank the people of Gambia district for giving me the opportunity for be the first boy picking at the list of the APC and for let them vote for the APC overwhelmingly by the calculations so we get and even by the cook figures ECS Algiri, we were able to maintain 4 seats. It's not a position of the APC party. You know, I think there is a mistake people they do. It's a position of the people who voted in the last elections, whose votes were not counted, that make the request that it is good not for legitimize this government that the APC party not take part in the elections. So I think the misconception is APC take the position. No, it is not APC taking the position. It is the Sierra Leoneans who voted, whose votes were not counted, that asked the APC for take this position. Gbla in 2018 to 2023, in a Parliament, I have taken part in almost all lawmaking. and I don't take with a passion, we not be extraordinary passion. You know, when some MP they find it very difficult to understand what's in happen at the country now, because some man parliament will be just a place for a go and get salary, not a passion. Some man have as a result of compensation make it go parliament, and therefore you don't understand that's really what happen with the laws. In 2012, 2018 elections, I was also at the regional Italian office in Poloko. My comrade Laimara was in McKinney. So when we make the law, and gratefully, the then Minister of Lands, Mohammed Ahmed Kanu, and Sylvia Blyden was with us at Poloko. When we do the tallying, because now we do the tallying, we do them in a screen. We not only do them in a screen. We had the opportunity of cross-checking we figures with NEC. But at the time, the laws were silent about some of these things. So when we make the laws in 2022, we incorporate, say, like for example, take Falaba, where I might be making presentation. He said for let you come up Falaba can McKinney for can tally result at the regional center. It was far. So a good for let you tally the result of elections at that point. Outside the district, outside the election take place. Because the area reforms and you able to do that one day in the just after you do the polling centers, 2-3 hours, you able to do the tallying at the district headquarter town. So religiously, that's what the law says. And interestingly, this law was not made before Kone came into power. Kone was with us in the well of parliament. We make the law and we stipulate, say, the law say after we don't do the polling center, we will come at the district headquarter town, and the law specific. And not say the district headquarter town, the district coalition will be done in any area. It say it will be done at the district headquarter town and in the district NEC office, in the office of the district returning officer. So it's a specific law we talk say it will be done in that process. Then it will be certified by the party representative. Read 92 of the Public Election Act 1 and 2 is clear. Then when we come to the region, it also tell waiting for do. We also talk about the party certifying. And if I am to certify and I have a copy to certify, then I must see what was projected into the system. This was not also done. So waiting the people of Sierra Leone get for the very first time, even though the laws were there, we have a situation in which results were tallied without the consent of the parties. The parties did not certify the results. The parties did not see what was inputted. Even at the time when we did in Apoloko, when they tally the results, we not even tally 20% of Cambia district and 60% of the results were read. So there was a whole mix-up somewhere. So the situation is not us as a party saying this is our position. When all of this has been done,
but the position come up from a press release where they say the resolution of NAC, and una get different reasons them wanna bring come as to why the APC party they take part in the governance, and una give different requests them way for be done before that happen. I will count to people pull press release. Now the APC party pull a press release.
Okay, unlike other elite party them way they survive in Africa, the APC now for good description now the poor man party, the grassroots party. If you listen to the people we form with party and we are also Sierra Leoneans, this is what they said even on the day before the election was announced. So, of course, it is the position.
They vote for una not for take una position.
They voted for us as a party, and the results were not counted. I have always said in my
count the results them, or no, count them to how una want.
No, they were not counted. They were not counted. I stand on this clearly.
The results then come out,
and that's where the problem there now. So if you pull results, when we shall say, I was in the talent center, that's what I'm saying. By the time you need the 60% of the results, within the talent center, even 20% of all three the district them, we are not entered. We are not talent because how they do them? They call the center numbers them where they can't enter. They know they call the result, but they say center code this, now they can't enter. And by waiting then call, it not be even reach up to 20%. But this is not where the problem is now in the country.
Who's the problem?
Who's the problem there now is we not get mandate as a political party for announced results.
But we not get to our figures.
Let me come. We have IRF forms and we have calculated them. We not get the mandate for announced results. And we don't want to bring chaos to Sierra Leone. So we are saying we are supposed to certify the result at the district level and the regional level. Copies we are meant to be given to us. That's what the law says. It was not done. Now, all we are asking for is what the law states, that give us the results, you understand, as then vote na every polling center, as the law prescribed in 92. If this is not given, you understand, then the ultimatum come. But what thing we see the media they try to do, and other civils, well, I know one like for use the word evil society. Other civil society different to do is they try to paint a picture as if APC not willing for work. No, this you don't give the result. If you give the national result already, meaning you don't collect the polling center result, you don't collect the district result, you don't collect the regional result. What is more difficult? For me, I have said, and I'll continue to say this, the credential of we country in democratic credential, where we get, where we decide for uphold, does not only stop by voting. You know what's interesting? For the very first time in the history of Sierra Leone, from 1996, this is not the first election where not only political party question them, even international observers question it, because we are all in the Tally Center.
You don't talk about laws where una member of parliament, una pass na parliament, you quote sections them of the law where you believe say the ECSL no go by, where na the law, and the law na the law. So waiting wrong if una calculate all or put all them law or them constitutional breach that way you think say happen during the election, and una present them na a court of law, and una try una case as you na lawmaker, you know the law, the law pass na you and you believe say they not work with the law. Somebody will say it's very simple for you use the legal means for challenge. What do you think is not right? Why una not use that?
I mean, they read some African proverbs, and one of them will catch me eye of late. Now one will say, they say if thief man thief you, they say go to meet na police, meaning the IG na him brother.
But the law na the law.
Let me land. You know, the party make and clear say we don't get experience with the law, and you know we are a political party, and there are many mechanisms, you understand, we available to we for redress. The court is one, yeah. But in 2018, me and you know, you understand, there was and we go court, SLP go court. We petition the MPs, then petition Royal MPs. This same moment or this so before Parliament open. But what you will get? And an injunction was slammed on our own MPs.
We have been defending ourselves.
Let me come. We're not defending ourselves. That was not the situation.
We're not been going to court.
No, we went to court. Now they say we went to court before we go to Parliament. They went to court before going to Parliament. This same court took their own matter seriously. An action was taken. We all know action will be taken. So, and it's the same period, similar situations before Parliament open, just after election. Yeah, again, before Parliament happen, just after elections. It sound interesting. And I remember I was in Fabric College just few weeks before election. And I told Sierra Leoneans, say, in a situation where you get doubt, when the judiciary creates doubt in the minds of its citizens. By the way, not all APC no more begin question the judiciary. There is an EU report before now where it says citizens in Sierra Leone do not have confidence in the judiciary. And the people who form APC and the supporters of APC are citizens of Sierra Leone. So all we are saying is we don't have confidence in the judiciary. And we've not decided to go into court. And we've said for, you know, Gbla, I think now, waiting good Sierra Leoneans for the do, like una, now for commend we. In other parts of the country, when political parties not satisfied with elections, then they take to the street, then they take to violence, and they lead to war. In our own case, we said no, we felt they don't thief we. But because they don't thief we know how to pull the people in that street. Because if we will not pull the people in that street, we think we pull them thief we? Oh, Gbla. It's simple, you understand? It is not written on stones. It is clear, you understand?
I don't present any of this now, any side for people and see clearly what happened, where the right side people go send at the court.
We are not going to court as a political party. And we are not going to court. We are not going to court all we've decided doing is we will not participate in governance.
Somebody go say the decision na the hierarchy of the APC take them. Even some other MP them way like the new one them. Nothing fine, but then just swallow the bitter pill and wait because they don't get nothing for do. They're vulnerable. What you go want to say about that?
I don't know if people they read the APC constitution, but if you read the functions of NAC, you know say they have the mandate to do what they've done.
The people vote for member them of parliament. They don't vote for NAC.
The people voted for
They
APC party.
They vote for people them for represent them under a party.
Thank you.
And the party they work for the people them.
Thank you.
Not for themselves.
Thank you.
The party they represent himself. Where people don't vote for you for go represent them. Some man go say, you know, they represent the party again, but now the one them will vote for you. Now they represent.
Okay.
If you get anything, you get for work and look at the bigger picture and go represent them.
You know, it brings me back to the last parliament. I think, you know, one possible so you will get those some of the archives in there. When we talk about the PR and we talk about the downside of the PR, say in a PR, power is going to be taken from the people, and then will be storm more power on the political parties.
So now this will see right now.
As Sidoya so now, I am a member of parliament elect, but under the umbrella of the APC.
You will
solely
be the same so 2018.
No, I was not. In 2018, I will represent the APC. If you read 38 of the law where establish the whole thing, it tells you in that day, in a constituency base, it said the person they bring himself forward. In this one, they said the party they bring a list forward. So the powers of a single member.
Before the election, the party they bring a list. After the election, party politics London.
No. It's not national service.
Party
no. It's not just national. It is not just national service. I am in parliament as a member of parliament representing a party, and when we feel aggrieved as a party, and that party take decision, it is our own obligation for stand by waiting. I believe as an individual, for say the election results were stolen. I can give you an example for Cambia district, for example. I see 40-something thousand for SLPP. By the votes where we get in Cambia district, SLP not even get half of that vote. I am not the competent person for published results, but I'll say SLP not get half of that vote. But that's what was published.
So we come back to the point, say, that the party take the decision for lay una no go na parliament, not the ordinary people, because the ordinary people don't do their own part.
The ordinary people
vote for una.
The ordinary
people watch for Sile una go represent.
The ordinary people don't do their own part, and they voted in the APC, and they voted Dr. Samuel Kamara, and they believe he won the elections. We made them vote for him. And when we feel strongly that those elections were stolen, our mandate has been stolen from us, we get many redress mechanisms, and this is just one.
So, what's the next move? Parliament don't start, APC not take part, they don't elect a speaker, the configuration of the parliament don't start now, and they seem for they go on with business even without una. Una feel disappointed that then they continue normal business without una. The parliament they continue without una.
Gbla move you a bit from just parliament and this parliamentary saga, because for me it's a non-starter. For even if you don't discuss now basically a waste of time. But I also want to draw your attention, say, we were all in this country. We are not strangers. And I don't ask myself the question, what is more difficult? To ask NEC to produce results where they don't tabulate already, or for constitute a peace body where for go around and they go and talk to people for peace conference, or for the go and say, Salon need peace, waste money in our radio and everything, which is more easy. But we're all in this country. When people's personal houses were burnt down because they believe in the APC, we saw no press release. Nobody has been arrested. Nobody has been called to book. Nobody no called for peace. The political party office Nakaila was vandalized. Nobody was arrested. Nobody no called for peace.
So now all
let me learn. Nobody no called for
parliament
peace.
And
nobody
in government.
Well, I learned until you go understand where they come from. Nobody no call for peace. Nobody no talk. No press release. No condemnation from nobody. We candidates Nakaila on the day of election was beaten. Say them broke in hand. Nobody no call for peace. Nobody no ask, no pull press release. Nobody was arrested. We PRO na Bo Moriba was chased out of his house. The house burnt down. Nobody no call for peace. Nobody no say anything. Everybody was calm. It happened at Kailao. It happened at Bond. An APC member was poured on acid. Nobody no call for peace. Nobody no say anything. Everybody was calm. It happened at Freetown. Then fire live bullets at the presidential candidate. Nobody no call for peace. Nobody no pray about that. No church no for them. No imam no come up for talk about it. It happened to we that then killed 2 people now we party office on 2 different occasions. And the entire country was calm. No call for peace. No condemnation before the elections. We're not come on at it again. Oh. We're not going to our party office together. Oh. We not cost nobody as a political party. In fact, we're afraid for even say no we gather for go on sign out as a political party. But we're in the same parliament in 2018. Let me learn. We're in the same parliament in 2018. Blah. All in this name of no we go for peace, peace. We were beaten 3 times by police officers in the same parliament. A colleague, when I be former member of parliament, who was arrested, taken to Benghazi. After 1 week, he died. Nobody called for peace. Honorable Ayamara, for just saying if the way the country they go so it continue, they lead to genocide, was arrested for 2 weeks, kept in CID, with all his status as honorable member. Nobody called for peace. Honorable Abdukagbo was arrested, detained, humiliated. Nobody called for peace. The Mike 38 situation happened. Samuel Kamara suffered from tear gas. Nobody called for peace. Within this country, they limit a presidential candidate, saying that only 5 more to carry for workout. Nobody called for peace. So for ask for result from NEC or ECSL now, people are preaching peace. Uda Udon Stone.